A flight attendant's main job is to ensure the safety of everyone on board. If you knew what they observed during the boarding process, this would be even more apparent. Although they also serve drinks and manage various tasks to make your flight more comfortable, some passengers mistakenly believe this gives them the right to behave inappropriately. Flight attendants are well-trained professionals who have encountered just about everything. While they may not respond with a snarky comment, don't be surprised if you receive a disapproving look for saying or doing something inappropriate. It's not that they don't want you to ask questions. There are many things flight attendants wish passengers knew about flying. However, there are certain things you should avoid. The best approach is to steer clear of the following mistakes when interacting with a flight attendant. 1. Primary role of flight attendants. Their main responsibility is ensuring passenger safety, not just serving drinks or handling minor tasks. 2. Avoid demeaning comments. Jokes or remarks that suggest flight attendants are only there to serve, such as, "I'll have my eggs over easy," are seen as disrespectful and overused. 3. Respect age and experience. Avoid comments about a flight attendant's age, whether implying they are too old or too young for the job. Such remarks are often considered rude. 4. Don't ask personal questions. Questions like, "Where do you guys stay?" can raise safety concerns for flight attendants and make them uncomfortable. 5. Handle your own luggage. It's your responsibility to manage your carry-on bags. Don't expect flight attendants to lift heavy items into overhead bins. 6. Use your own devices. For questions like, "How much longer will the flight be?" or "What city or state are we over right now?" rely on your smartphone or smartwatch instead of asking the flight attendants. 7. Flight attendants are not tour guides. Don't assume that flight attendants can offer detailed advice on every destination. If you need travel tips, first ask if they are familiar with the area. 8. Uncertainty about delays. Flight attendants often don't know the reasons for delays since these involve behind-the-scenes factors. Listening to announcements is the best way to stay informed. 9. Seating arrangements. If you ask to be seated together on a full flight, understand that accommodating such requests depends on the cooperation of other passengers, and it's not always possible. 10. Injuries don't guarantee upgrades. Claiming an injury to request an upgrade won't work. Flight attendants must ensure passengers are fit to travel in their purchased seat, not accommodate upgrade requests based on medical complaints. 11. Seat assignments and aircraft balance. Moving to an empty seat with more legroom isn't always allowed due to the need for proper aircraft balance. Seat issues should be addressed with gate agents before boarding. 12. Holding flights for connections. Flight attendants can't hold flights for passengers with tight connections. Delays have wide-reaching consequences, and it's unrealistic to expect flights to wait. 13. Frequent flyer claims. Claiming to fly more than the crew is often met with skepticism. Flight attendants are aware of passengers' travel histories, so such statements can come off as boastful and insincere. 14. Inappropriate requests. Telling flight attendants to smile or making personal requests like massages are considered rude and inappropriate. Flight attendants are there to ensure safety and comfort, not to entertain or fulfill personal favors. 15. Special occasions don't mean upgrades. Requests for first-class seats due to birthdays, anniversaries, or honeymoons are no longer accommodated. Upgrades are now strictly managed by gate agents before boarding. 16. Limited food options. Flight attendants may have limited food available, like cookies or pretzels. Passengers with specific dietary needs should bring their own food to avoid complications during the flight. 17. Avoid name-based jokes. Making jokes about a flight attendant's name, like calling someone Candy, can be uncomfortable and unwelcome. It's better to avoid commenting on their name altogether. 18. Meal service expectations. In-flight meal service has changed over the years, with full meals no longer standard. Passengers should eat before the flight or bring their own food, as flight attendants have no control over what is served. 19. Use proper titles. The term stewardess is outdated and inappropriate. The correct, gender-neutral term is flight attendant. 20. Flight connections. Flight attendants can't predict whether you'll make your connection, so it's better to check with your airline's app or gate agents rather than asking them. 21. Follow instructions promptly. Flight attendants have important tasks to complete, especially during takeoff and landing. It's crucial to respond quickly to their requests. 22. Avoid inappropriate jokes. Jokes about serious topics like hijacking are never acceptable. Flight attendants are trained to treat these topics seriously, even if you are joking. 23. Respect their personal time. Flight attendants are not available to spend time with passengers after the flight. Don't mistake their professionalism for personal interest. 24. Bring your own pen. Flight attendants don't carry extra pens for passengers. It's advisable to pack a pen for filling out customs forms and other documents. 25. Comply with rules and avoid conflict. Being combative or disorderly with airline staff can result in being denied boarding, removed from the plane, or even banned from future flights. It's important to remain calm and follow instructions. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.